So, by this point, I'm assuming you've probably already seen Morath's characters. I'm not going to make all my characters on screen the same way he did because I've already made the characters well in advance, and I'm not going to go through the process of recreating them just for your guys' sake. I don't like you that much. In all seriousness, though, let's get down to these characters. The first one, and the head of our little band, as far as I'm concerned, is my sorceress. Her deal, hold on. Just need to pick out the voice real quick. No. No.
Everybody listen to that.
That'll do. Anyway, this is my sorceress. Unlike mages in D&D, at least in this edition of D&D, the sorceress doesn't actually need intelligence in the same way the mage does. Hence why the intelligence is goddamn awful. See, in this version of the game, intelligence doesn't actually increase your spell power, just your ability to, read and recite magic, which sorcerers and sorceresses don't use. They have their spells automatically. That's the deal with sorcerers. They only get a couple of spells per level, but they get to cast a lot of spells, and they can cast any spells they want. So they sacrifice versatility and ability for versatility in the field. Since I don't need good intelligence, this means that my character is a lot beefier and a lot more dexterous than I normally have. I'm going with Blind and Chromatic Orb for my spells, because even though Magic Missile is kind of the go-to for your Baldur's Gate players, I personally find status effects to be a little bit more useful. Normally I'd go with Sleep, but Blindness is a bit better for taking on the big single targets, which I think will probably end up being more of a problem for us. Alright. And I've decided to name her Morgan. I'm sorry, Morgana. Blah. Blah. Duhad no spell correct. Read correct. Whatever. Shut up. Okay. Join Morgana on her epic quest. We will also have... I made a ton of characters. I don't remember which one. Okay, the Archer. Here we go. So, female elf. Chaotic good, obviously. Damn strong, super dexterous, decent constitution, decent wisdom. Basically, the Archer is a subclass of Ranger, which allows me to sacrifice some of my melee and armor abilities to get better, shooting. So that's what I did. She is super good as an Archer, and that's probably going to hopefully help the party since Morath is apparently going to be bringing a lot of beef to the table. Her racial enemy is Ogre, because the Ogre is a enemy you'll face a lot of throughout the game that are common enough that it's not a wasted point, and also powerful enough that it's not like I'm taking a +1 against Griblings or Kobolds, which would just be sort of a waste. Apart from that, I decided to go with a high wisdom because basically I just want this character to be kind of beefy, and having a decent wisdom, unless you're a fighter or a barbarian, having a constitution above 16 doesn't actually really do anything for you, and wisdom will give me extra defense against magic, which, since she's going to be in the back, magic is something I'm kind of afraid of. As for appearance, that stuff, pretty straightforward.
Your life, I deserve to be leader.
Go with sort of the weird, foreign lady voice. Naming her Jezebel? No, I'm not actually. We call her Artemis. The goddess of the hunt. Yeah, a little Greek mythology for you. So I've got some Western European mythology, some Greek mythology, Mediterranean mythology. So, what will I do for the last character? Will I keep up this mythological theme? Why, yes I will. I introduced Loki. Loki is a Skald. That's a class of bard that is entirely based around making your team a lot stronger. Instead of getting the ability to play music that will remove fear and bolster their abilities, bolster their, instead of getting the bard song that removes fear and gives them more courage, he gets a bard song that gives them a +1 to attack and or a +1/+2 to attack and damage. Also, he himself gets a bonus to attacking, which makes him a lot stronger. The trade-off is he loses out on, I think, pickpocketing. Like, he can't pickpocket, or he has a really crappy pickpocket. But since I play bards for 3 things, magic, the songs, and the fact that they are relatively decent in the fight, I do not give a crap about his pickpocketing. I don't even use pickpocketing when I'm playing a thief. So, I actually went with relatively lower dexterity because what I'm doing is actually playing with axes as my main ability, as my main weapon proficiency, which means that I don't actually need dexterity, I need strength, because he's basically going to be sitting in the back hucking, throwing axes. Then some constitution, crap loads of intelligence. I didn't go with a high wisdom, because even though the game says you should have it, intelligence and wisdom both give you the same bonus towards bardic lore, which is the other thing I care about, and intelligence allows him to also be a mage, and I like that. Bards actually make really good mages up until, like, pretty high level, honestly. Like, they eventually kind of peak off and stop being very good, but I think we'll get through the entire first game before that actually becomes a problem, and by that point, the bardic abilities will just be, yeah, more than, or the of keeping around anyway. So, nothing really important there.
Get over here.
Let's give them a right thrash.
No.
You got.
Nobody else is gonna step up. Ready for that? What's it gonna take to get a little action around here?
Okay, that sounds a little bit silly.
I'll need to be. I should get moving.
Alright, I'll go with that one, because he's a Norseman, even if he looks like a elf. It's a half-elf, see? It's Loki, half-elf. Fuck off.